Welcome to downtown Wadley, Alabama. I am looking for something specific. Which has to be, oh, there it is. I saw it. Did you see it? Hold on, but before we get there, I need to show you something else. The Wadley VFW. 100 Southern Union 22 to, I wonder if that's the school they're talking about. Here's the stop sign. You get one chance. No, you get three. There's three signs here. You get three chances to break the law in this town. Christmas celebration, November 9th. We'll go this way. I think we can drive this way. Town of Wadley. Give me a date. 1908. Okay, we'll go with that. We're gonna go over here. I see a Wadley police car. I hope these dumping trucks one truck. Brundage, Alabama, 2 trucks. Opelika, Alabama. Opelika, woman like a make them one go local. I'm gonna go back here. You know what I gotta do before we do this? We gotta back up in the middle of Wadley. And we're gonna go over here, because this is what we do when we get a little older. We read the signs. First Bank is one of the few banks that did not close during the Great Depression. The first major industry route in 1946 when W.P. Clegg organized Clegg Manufacturing, which grew from 4 employees to 180. That's like everybody in every surrounding county. Southern Union State Community College began as a Christian college, congregational Christian, so they don't have no music up in there, I don't guess. The college became state-owned in '64. That's back in the 1900s. So what we don't know is what Wadley was named after. Oh, it's continued from the other side. Well, why didn't you say that? And I would have started on the other side. There's too much sun in the eyes of my head. We're gonna look anyway. Wadley's located. Wadley, oh, George Doe Wadley, Vice President and General Manager of, I gotta get out of this middle of this room before we mess around and have the only accident they've ever had here in the past 100 years. There's another dump truck. There's a lot of things to dump around here. Them joggers from Opelika too, which is interesting because I got an offspring at Southern Union, and I have an offspring that's in Opelika, and I have an offspring, well, she's no longer in the University of Auburn. I wonder why they don't call it that. I mean, that's what I'd call it. If I was in a university, it'd be the University of Auburn. This is a historic place, historically marked, historic markers, owned and operated by the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians. Not really. That's just one line I remember. If I'm not mistaken, from the architecture and from the texture of the archie, this appears to be built in 1907. 2 years before my granddaddy was born. 12 years, I believe. Let's see, 1909. No, 14 years before he went blind. And they said, well, get up and go home. I believe I told y'all that story. a couple of 100,000 times. But those of you who hadn't heard it, he got up and walked home and felt his way down the alleys. Well, that's where we keep that in Wadley. It says there is no trespassing. Well, I'm not. I'm just looking from afar. It's got the old school terracotta shingles on top. No trespassing. Sign on the door. Circa, it's probably a 2010 no trespassing sign. I could tell by the, whatever you call it. I'm gonna show you something crazy. You ready to see something crazy? Because I thought they were rare. As a matter of fact, I picked up about 20 out of a creek and hauled them jokers a long way. Fun fact, those are not rare. There's a lot of people when I make videos in creeks say, why don't you pick up those, all those railroad ties? People love those, they'll buy those. Well, that's why. This is gonna be a good view from this side, but if you go over here, you're gonna get the sun in your eyes. So stay down here with me, okay? We're gonna walk around here. As you can tell, they went green before going green was cool. It's like there was some song from the 1910s, I believe, about I was country before country wasn't country or something like that. And you know, going green is where everything is kind of built in with nature, and you know, you get your natural sunlight, your natural everything. You can tell they planted and they had their own beans growing from the trees. And here's some local artwork from those students who are studying art, and they get to come down here and do some work and show off their expertise. And they still spelled one of the words wrong, but that's okay. It's looking good, I think. Trust no one, Elvis. That's pretty hardcore. Well, the walls to the right, if you have little children watching this, well, never mind, I'm just not going to show you the walls. Looks great in here. Hey, there's the old doors. That's pretty cool. Little bird nest. It's quite beautiful. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot to unpack around here. There's a lot of things on my mind. That's about as far as you're gonna get. Sod. See it on that door over there? They own a grass company, but they spelled sod wrong and put an A in the middle. Dollars are sad. Sod. I guess they can't sell any more sod. Well, that didn't turn off, did it? Pretty cool, huh? Well, as you can tell, it's seen its better 5 minutes in time, for sure. This joker should not fall down as long as that terracotta roof doesn't leak. This is all done by drone. Of course, never mind. And that's it. There's a pew. Whew. You smell it from here. Alabama Criminal Code. I should probably read that since I walked in here. Code of Alabama. Code of Alabama. 1975, 1975, 1975. 1975. I'm thinking the Code of Alabama 1975 book was not a popular seller. Hey, what we're gonna do all these Code of Alabama 1975s? Oh, you talking about the paperback editions or the hardback? I'm thinking we'll probably gonna be talking about both. Let's work on some math. 346 plus 53. 50, 99, 399. Good job. Code of Alabama. Okay, here's one. Regular session, 1989. Okay, I'm done here. This place is nasty. I think it's probably time just to bring in the bulldozers. But as I always say, that's just me talking. It's really up to you. What I want to know, what is underneath the Wadley train station? You do too, don't you? Let's go right here and look. Ooh, it's cold under there. I can't see anything. It's just a crawl space. It is a space where you crawl. If you want to see this, there's a good chance you better come in the next few years, because even though the roof is terrible, it's a crazy heavy roof. And it's just a matter of time before the only thing standing are these concrete walls. And there it is, in case you always wondered where it was. Thanks for watching my videos as I walk backwards and pan out for effect. Thanks for watching my videos. Yeah, that place was neat and I thought it was done, but one question still remains. And I thought I'd ask, surely somebody knows. This happened long before I was born, and it's probably one of mankind, womankind, peoplekind greatest mysteries of all time. And people want to know, did Chilliwack ever find that girl?